What's up, y'all? Yo. Hey. First of all, I just want to say it's obvious that all these hardcore motherfuckers in the community, in the hood, they all snitches, bro. But we got love for motherfuckers we know did not snitch and always been stand-up G's, stand-up men. We do know them, and there's an abundance of them throughout our lifespan. But we know, we know all these niggas is fugazi, man. You know what I'm saying? The general amount of them. So, can't nobody be like, I had the epiphany, 6ix9ine is the biggest snitch in history, or, you know, can't nobody be like that. On the simple fact, he ain't doing nothing. Shit, Apple just got out 4 years ago, goddamn shit. So I'm just saying. But I had to get that little bit out. This 6ix9ine Tekashi shit is so fucking hilarious. For somebody who's been around hip hop since the damn near the beginning. Wow. Cause this is September 19th, 2019. And we talking about, you got videos on social media talking about day number 3 of testimony. Whoa. This is historic, man. Because it only happened in 1 year. It gave us the time to finish the story. It's like when you go to a movie that's not too long. It's a good movie, but it's not too long. You like, shit, they did it right. But sometimes it'd be a good ass movie, but it's just too long. And like, all that extra dragging out shit is taking too long. So, you know, this is similar to the reason why even us niggas who don't like gossip shit, ain't trying to be tabloid niggas, we still have to add our commentary to this, our 2 cents, our opinion, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like, this is a historic thing for the hip-hop culture and the black community, the not just urban community, because you got suburban blacks who are more hood than hood niggas, and I mean, I've witnessed it myself, so I'm just being real with you. So, you know, the culture. This is historic for the culture. Never did we have this. But anyway, the funny thing is, we're all going around saying, I told you. See, way back then, when he first started fucking up, I told you how the ending was going to be. No shit. Yes, it was a million of us. Yes. We all was saying the same thing. Yes, it's fucked up. And if you was 16, 17, 18, 19, couldn't nobody tell you nothing. You was sitting up here like, and till this day, you sitting up here like, man, y'all tripping, nigga. That's the hit maker. That's Tekashi 6ix9ine. So, stop with that. It's alright when you be like, I told you so, but keep it brief. Man, you know, I've been saying this, y'all, and keep pushing. When you making whole motherfucking videos about how you told everybody and how you got attacked back then when you said it, no shit, we all did. Who was saying that? It reminds you of Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? You tell these chicks, man, don't be riding dude, jock, man, dude, fugazi. They don't, them hoes be like, oh, you must be undercover yourself. Oh, you must be discriminative towards abused victims and shit. You know, so it's the same thing with Tekashi. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you just old and you just an old head. You out of touch, and that's why you hating on him because he's so popping. You know what I'm saying? Nobody made hits like he made hits. Yes, they did. And truth be told, as intelligent, as much intellect I've had throughout my whole life, even in late adolescence and teenage years and things of that nature, I still probably, if motherfuckers of my time who was popping, let's say like a Tupac, I might have, yeah. Man, Suge done violated dude, man. Shit. I don't blame him for making sure Suge be the one going, not him. You know, I might have been similar to how the Tekashi fans is, but that didn't happen on my watch. Now, before I go any further, Chief Keef is one stand-up ass nigga. Whoa! When everybody gonna salute that nigga Chief? This nigga Tekashi came to the motherfucking hood and stunned it. On top of that, came when everybody was sleeping, nobody was out, took 5-minute pictures and burnt out and laughed about it and talked shit about it. Chief Keef still fell back and said, man, real G's move in silence. Motherfucking Tekashi fucked that nigga baby mama and bought her Birkin bags and shit, or whatever you bought her. And talk shit about the nigga. Yeah, I'm the real daddy and all this shit. That's a violation right there. Not the fact that you smashed my baby mama. You can have the bitch. It's the fact of you high-siding on the nigga like I ain't a bigger G than you. Like I ain't been had money, you new money having ass nigga. Like your ratchet ass baby mama can't get hit up like my ratchet baby mama did. Like, nigga, I took her $5 when I met her type shit, nigga. You up here buying her $15,000 bags and shit, nigga. Out of here. But Chief Keef still fell back and said, real G's move in silence. And look at the outcome. You see, when we tell people, just because somebody is stepping to you wrong, sometimes keeping it real can go wrong, like the Dave Chappelle sketch. Sometimes real can go wrong. Think about right now how he would be snitching on Chief Keef if Chief Keef had pulled up on a nigga on camera or something and pulled straps out or something. They already said he was on Chief Keef hood with police back then anyway. So you get what I'm saying? What if he went and said, man, you talking shit about fucking my baby mama? Nigga, you know, and it could have been something, but Chief Keef said G's move in silence. Matter of fact, not only do they move in silence, G's remain patient and allow this clown to clown himself. Salute to that nigga Keef. And I'm a fan of him as an artist. I can pass some of his music up and still, when somebody come and say, hey, Chief Keef, that's that nigga shit hard. I'm like, oh, I believe it, nigga. I'm gonna have to check it out. Instead of like, man, you tripping, G whack. No, I never was like, and I bumped a whole lot of his music, but he dropped mixtapes nowadays, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'll get to it. You know, it ain't that rush to where some of the other artists, you know, I'm downloading ASAP. You know what I'm saying? That's keeping it real. I don't jock no nigga. I don't ride nobody nuts. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that clear. So anyway, salute to that nigga Keef. I want to get that out there because a lot of people ain't saying that enough. Tato, Cuban Dow, maybe Chicago need to say something about because I saluted her too because I think people didn't realize that she was just making her money. She wasn't fucking with him out of like, the optics was bad, but that don't mean she get criticized for that. She got a right to hustle her way too, you know what I'm saying? So salute Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Midwest anyway, so you know it's love. I always was saying the police had a weak ass case. What has always shocked me is that 6ix9ine even feels like even testifying. Like, to me, the whole organization on anything that's real, like murders or some shit like that, should have been the ones who's on it. Just be like, yeah, we were gonna kidnap and punch a dude, or we was going to have a fight outside a concert, or wrestling, man. You know, that type shit. Yeah, I was gonna take his gold necklace, man. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know why Shotty. I know if he gets snitched on, he ain't got no choice. He got to make sure he do the smart gamble. But even 6ix9ine, bruh, it's not about you snitching. Well, it is. It's all about you snitching. But bruh, do you know that you have, in my opinion, one of the most flimsiest FBI cases ever? Huh? First of all, violation just means we go by and we egg his house. That's what I meant by violation. I don't know what. Yeah, I was gonna pay him to egg the man's house and TP paper the house. The fuck is you in there talking about some, yeah, the violating mean we were gonna violate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about, that's what 6ix9ine supposed to have said about him. They was gonna violate him, which is where you got the attempted murder kind of. Ain't this just hip hop beef? But I had met 6ix9ine on that TMZ video where he out there talking about I'm putting racks on dude's head and shit like that. Take care of that. For one thing, I'll never tell you who I was calling. Motherfucker, I actually called time. Here's 321-2222 or 321-2522. I called the 2522 number. I just, man, cameras were on me, man. I wanted to sound cool. Shit, even 50 went in there and denounced all of his G when he was in there for the money evasion cases and shit. And saying that he don't have the money they think he got. Weren't they, ain't it on camera? And wasn't it viral with the video where the judge is asking him about his finances and how can he be poor? And isn't he a real gangster? And he was like, no, I'm just doing it for entertainment. You know? What's the fuck wrong with 6ix9ine? That's the problem. You actually had a whack case. It ain't like you really did no dirt, bro. Your dirt is hip-hop beef shit, or am I wrong? Now, some people are saying, you gotta understand, 9 Trey is an organization that you have members who you never even knew existed, but people of that area know them, who been doing dirt. My thing on that is, I believe 9 Trey is that big, but for some of the new names you're hearing attached to it, you know what I'm saying? You think you're hearing Harlem dudes attached to it? One of Harlem dudes got ties to the Bronx, attached to it, and this is supposed to be a Brooklyn blood gang? Sounds like 9 Trey is a very separated organization, in my opinion. When you see motherfuckers, you salute them, you have their back, but motherfuckers could be making money on this side, and you ain't. Some of the members who are being accused of being part of 9 Trey, I've never known what is Shotty and them going around talking about they broke and they got to make this money with 6ix9ine because he's working in the store and they got to show him that we can help him make money. Now with some of these prominent motherfuckers you got supposed to be part of 9 Trey, so it sounds like, yeah, they all claim that, but you can do your own in your own little group of packs is what I'm getting from it, but I could be wrong. I'm not from New York, so I've only been there one time. Now, all I'm saying is, ain't this just hip-hop beef? Or am I wrong? Please correct me in the comments. Ain't this hip-hop beef? Ain't this some old... What are you talking about, the feds? Ever since they arrested him, I'm like, the feds? I'm thinking the feds arrested him to save his life a little bit because they knew that he was finna get beat up. And they like, shit, look, man, what do you know? And he was like, I just think I need to tell you everything. I've been feeling like I had a lot to get off my shoulder. I need to tell you. I need to tell you. To where stuff that they might not even been caring about. They just probably was trying to see if they can turn him into a snitch and see if they can get away with it. This nigga sound like he got around them just for something. He probably wasn't even a disturbance. It was the fact that he bumped into their ass or something. And they was sitting up there like, hey, look. They sent them like, hey, look, man, you're gonna go home tonight. Be careful. Don't make sure they don't creep around your corner. That's what I'm saying, officer. I need to tell you. I've been needing to tell the world. You know, that type shit. Just to be honest, even Schmurda and them. But see, that's what I'm saying. Being part of the gang, they want to make sure the bigger the catch they get, you know. Then you got rappers, you hip hop police type shit. So I understand that they gonna try to give them some kind of legal problems, but what the fuck did they really do to deserve 15 years this and all this stuff? I think FBI did not have a case on them. You can tell me if I'm wrong. It was something I also noticed, and I'm almost done, y'all. We up to about 15 minutes now, so now 15 minutes, give me 20 minutes of your time and I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And you know, with my shit, I'm grown, motherfucker. You can roast me all day in my comments, you know what I'm saying? If you allow me to get my message to you then roast away on that motherfucker. You want to talk about me with these black gym shorts on and a motherfucking windbreaker, goddamn it, shit, bomber jacket, motherfucker. I get it, you know, ain't nobody hating, but I really do want y'all to know that my perspective is from a fairness perspective, not necessarily right or wrong, but complete consideration and fairness. And I ask y'all to fuck with me on that level, and you'll understand and comprehend me appropriately. One of the last things I wanted to talk about was you hear him in court, 6ix9ine testifying, saying that fortunately he didn't get jumped in. He didn't have to get jumped in. It was one of the things to where as long as he was helping them make money and they thought he was cool anyway, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? It was like, shit, you one of us, you with us now. Now, one of the prominent members of the 9 Trey gang, through his own confession, publicly, he is Snow Billy. And Snow Billy did an interview with I forgot where it is, but I need to put it in the comment section so I can give credit to this person. It's a YouTube channel where he actually did a interview recently where he says that, which is funny because 6ix9ine's testimony has come after this interview was made. So this interview wasn't him saying, I heard what he said in court and I want to contradict what he's saying. It's more like the interviewer did a great job of asking him the question that motherfuckers been asking from day one. Who put this nigga on? For real? Y'all put niggas like that on? No disrespect to him. The dude is extremely talented. The dude is a mega star personality and a hard worker. And he made his hits. Let them, the young dudes tell you he made the hits. They get the majority of the people you release the music to love your shit and think it's some of the best shit they ever heard. Credit goes where credit is due. He's very talented in the music business. But Snow Billy happened to say they jumped him in. He said he let the little homies, you can look at the video, find it, it's on YouTube. Just type in Snow Billy interview, and props to the person who had the interview with him. He says, you know, he asked him, did he jump him in? He said, yes. He said, we were sitting around, we was liking Duval. We was like, man, we gonna put you on. So then went on and let the little homie beat him up for about a good 30 seconds. Felt like he might not can hang in for anything longer. So, you know what I'm saying, they just did it to, you know, make it official. That's all, you know. And they said he kind of hung in a little bit and he understood. Now, when he asked this in court, it looks like, I believe Snow Billy. I think Tekashi 6ix9ine is lying in court. And I think, ain't that a bitch? You snitching and you won't tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You still lying. It sounds like, motherfucker, you is capable of mad scheming some shit. Cause you saying you got jumped in has no bearing on your case at all. That's just them giving some general historic assessment of you, and also to have the proof that you ain't fake flagging, false flagging, you know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. Let's see if we can get a discussion on that. Is 6ix9ine, what does that say about 6ix9ine if he won't even tell the truth in court under oath in the case that he's snitching on, where he's supposed to be like, I'm exposing everything, can't even admit that he got beat up to be put on in the game? Or is Snow Billy lying? Is Tekashi being real and Snow Billy lying? The question is, damn, Snow Billy, what did that say about you? If you made that whole thing up just because you wanted people to know that you didn't just extort this man, you wanted to hide your tracks and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just let him hang down because we knew he was a cash cow. You know, we'll see. Finally, 20-minute mark, and finally, my last thing I just want to say. The kids. And when I say the kids, these are men. They're 18, 19. Some of them are still teenagers, 16, 17, 15, you know, things like that. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I probably would have did the same thing over Tupac if he was in a similar situation on the height of his, when Machiavelli out, and I'm sitting up here like, have y'all heard Machiavelli though? And it would have been very hard, just like when you hear about a rapper, we used to say, because we're heterosexual, me and the man that I've associated with throughout my life are heterosexual people. We date the opposite sex. Uh, no homosexuality. Now, we will let you be who you are, but I'm saying, I'm just making that clear. We would always say, um, well, now, because I had to give you that disclaimer, I can't remember what direction I was going in. So anyway, just know that you can support his music, but all that blind support, there's one day you're gonna be like, man, I don't care how dope his shit was. It wasn't that dope, man. That's fucked up. You know, it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because you know that so many people didn't understand the level of mentality you was on. It's not so much that they are coming down and criticizing somebody who you supported. It's the fact that, you know what I'm saying, god damn, you know what I'm saying, bro, we had your back. And all, it's like, man, y'all just hated on him because it was convenient. 6ix9ine is a rainbow kid, so it was convenient for people, especially us older guys, us older straight men, to be like, oh, who's this gay boy Mexican saying the N-word and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I believe 6ix9ine is as straight as an arrow as far as his sexuality. I know we teased about academics and him being booty buddies, but you know what I'm saying, for real, I think both of them guys are actually heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? I think they just a little more carefree than some of us older people. But anyway, we wouldn't be down for that. Y'all gonna grow up a little bit older, y'all gonna be like, man, some of this music was cool. I don't even, like 5 years from now, well, no, I'll say 15 years from now, people gonna be like, please don't bump no Tekashi 6ix9ine. It's 2035. You bumping something from 2019. You know, really? If I'm lying, let me play some motherfucking well, they're my niggas, but I know I want to say some name brand people that was out 10 years ago, but you know what I'm saying. I know it ain't gonna make no use. Motherfuckers gonna be like, shit, them niggas is legends. You can bump them anytime around me, but it's not the case. I can bump. Let me say something like a Master P. Yeah, we know his music is legendary. Him and the No Limit label artist, but let me pull up to you right now talking about something. Yeah, the only thing we finna listen to is some No Limit. You be like, bruh, catch up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, salute. Hate me or congratulate me. Hey, keep on talking about this and keep on observing this. This is fair game for us who normally move in silence. This is fair game for us right now. This is something that could have been avoided. He could have been just as popular without all of this bullshit. That's what the point is to the young generation and to even the older ones who said, leave him alone, let him do that. No, we were saying that because he actually made good enough music to where he didn't have to do none of this. Salute.